Alrighty, so, wow. So here we are with Bastion. You know, I've looked into the game a few times. It looked really interesting. The playstyle similar to kind of like a top-down platformer. Um, yeah, it looks really interesting and such. So I'm definitely excited to give this game a try here. So just give me 1 second here to make sure that everything is ready. So far, I'm really liking the music and this the art style right here, right off the bat, just throws itself at you. Alrighty then. So let's go ahead and get into the story here. Start a new game with unlimited chances to carry on if defeated. Let's see. For less experienced players of all age, some achievements cannot be earned in this mode. I see.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls, years of work undone in an instant, in the calamity. That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Fella got a piece of him, though.
Oh, that's very cool. It adjusts the narration based on if he got hit or not, like that.
Kid just rages for a while.
Ooh. Definitely liking the art style so far. Alrighty, let's move on.
An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do. Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber. Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink. A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines.
Is it a donut?
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Ronde, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did. Ronde always wanted his ashes scattered here. Then Kid finds his trusty shield. But just as he's getting a handle on it, the security takes him for a petty thief. Special delivery, gas fellas. Windbags start turning up for last call. More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
Damn, these things hurt. Something tells you I can't kill them all.
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
Oh, I can't go out? I can't go back to that alternative path? Well, damn.
He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke. Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back. Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
Afraid to fall off.
Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome. He's a mighty fast learner.
Shit hurts.
Wasn't long before the kid could loose an arrow, strong and true. He finds the distillery, right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
Interesting. Then on the right here is probably an ability that I can do. Ah. Secret breaker technique that causes an arrow to bounce from target to target. Originally intended only for the spectacle, but it proved to have practical uses. All right.
One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
Active only when at full health. Well, that's interesting. Alright. And I can change it whenever I want, I guess. Yep. Or is it just that once? Oh no, I can change it whenever I want. Alright.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
Oh, so these are black tonics. Alright. I get it now.
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
It's not very nice of you.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did.
Jesus. Thought I killed that thing.
Robs a scumbag of his last meal. Kid puts him out of his misery.
I don't know if I can fall down these. Kinda scared to even try. Well, it looks like I'm getting crystals equivalent to how many of these platforms are still up.
He finds the core to the Wharf District. He steals the city's heart. Might as well. Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall. See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running.
Damn! That hurt!
At last, the Skyway is in sight. Whisks him where he needs to go. Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races.
Looks like, oh wow. Look at that there. Underneath us.
Did anybody else survive?
I know, the narration is great. And
Sure
the music.
enough, he finds another. He finds me. We talk for a spell. All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there, then watch. There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest, enough to point the way to the cores. Ain't always much to say.
Wow, it's very thoroughly done.
And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again, growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. Kid ponders what to build. Makes time to sample spirits from my personal supply.
Not bad. Alright, let's go with
Cinder
that.
brick stout sure goes down smooth, then stays in your gut like a rock. Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him. The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
Well then. Alright, so then I'm here. Let's, core detected. Here the breakers once honed their skills and focused with their bows.
The Breaker Barracks. Many straight shooters learn their way here.
Area cleared. Alright, let's go ahead and fly over here.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time. Kid ain't ever seen an elephant squirt before.
Damn.
Hopes he'll never see one again. They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed. Squirts don't make the best of friends, but they can be useful in a pinch. No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble. Scumbag can digest just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw.
Oh wow. That's fucking interesting. I like it.
Them squirts just don't know when to quit. He heads for the biggest dump in town, Scumbag Alley. Some scumbag still feeding off the city's own trash. And there he is, the oldest scumbag of them all, Gershel.
Damn.
The calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. Kid cuts up Gershel like a pineapple. Old scumbag didn't feel a thing.
Doesn't seem like there's much here.
The rest of the path is gone for good, and his city crest won't bring it back. No core, no surprise. Like the gas fellas are hiding it from him.
Something sharp. An upgraded material, or an upgrade material for the war machete. A batch of Zul wool leaves, best not handled bare-handed. The world's sharpest blades are treated with their oil.
He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Somehow that old forge is still standing.
Damn. Ah. Definitely not used to this whole hit and run thing.
Inside the forge, Kid can fine-tune those instruments of his.
%, critical hit chance. Attacks cripple foes. Let's look at this here. Sledgehammer, 50% damage. Something tells me I'm gonna want to stick with the sledgehammer.
Kid's lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting.
And the other one here.
The little Zolwood oil and that blade shines like a light.
Fortunately, I can't trade out my weapons here.
Core ain't here neither, so he's gotta guess again. Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock.
Damn it, I'm hit.
No white gas fellas all dress alike. Kids wondering the same thing.
Gas fellas used to tend the mines, but now are storming the remains of Caledonia in alarming numbers. But for what?
And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd.
Jesus! Oh, I see. I need to keep close. He's attacking his own team.
And now there's a new marshal in town. He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started.
Built the forge and the Bastion to upgrade weapon.
He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it. The windbags used to be alright, then the calamity took the floor out from under him. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next. The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
A secret technique that automatically counterblocks all oncoming attacks for a short time. I like it. Go ahead and go with that. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, I can put two different weapons here. Probably not a good idea though. Let's Stick with the bow.
Ain't much kid can't handle with hammer and bow in hand. Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
Let's go to the melting pot. Sounds very fun.
In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt. Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds. Blasted things hurt like a broken heart.
Oh! Damn. I guess that answers a question from earlier.
If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down. Core's stuck inside one of those fancy cages. Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous.
Making sure to clear everything. Have a nice open area before I go to this.
He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong?
What possibly could go wrong?
Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while. Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner. Heard he popped that mean old foreman. At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30. Hard to tell.
Damn! That's freaking crazy. Turret snap.
Squirts get real territorial around a core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up. It ain't all bad, as the kid finds some spices from the motherland, tax-free. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy. troublesome scene to be sure. Moments left and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7. You give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach.
Damn!
And done. He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
Those little guys. What are all these little green guys doing over here? Having too much fun. Ha! I took some of them with me.
I still remember the look on his face after that one. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started. Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Caelondia. It was good living here for a while. A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with the war machete here. Trade this back for, oh no, the trip mine very useful for, taking out a bunch of people very quickly. And I didn't have to put myself in danger.
A bow and a machete, every bit as effective as the fancier stuff.
Alright, where are we going to next?
Windbag Ranch was built for gathering squirt extract in copious supply. Ain't nothing more healthful. Some folks showed up to make a fast buck with nothing but a knife. Other folks came to train their throwing arms.
Hello there, Mary. Well, now how am I gonna get the rest? Oh, floating around.
Slippery little devils. Still others use the place to test their finest blades.
Damn it, get back here and die. Alright, where are the rest? I can't lock on to that one. It's the hay. Oh, come on. Get over here and die. Bastards, look at this. Wow. Just wow. Well, if there's a score that I need to beat, I'm not gonna win it. Oh, come on. Ah.
Kid cuts all of them down soon enough.
What are the rest of these for? Next prize, under 90 seconds. Alright.
Kid comes back from Windbag Ranch, smelling good and ripe.
Let's see what I can upgrade my shit with. Alright. So, I guess I can't, oh, I can change it. I like that. I like that a lot. Very interesting. Special mechanism that launches hidden blades from the grip. +1 blades per throw.
War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them.
Alright. Let's go kill some more newts. Whatever the hell those things look like. It's newt killing time.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though.
What the world is that?
But then, somebody gets to the core before the kid. Floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more. Security's all fired up.
Well, that isn't very good. Well, I guess this is where I die.
Quick and careful is the only way to go.
What? Can't get through there. Didn't I come through here? I came through here. God damn it. I knew I was going the wrong way. Why didn't I listen to myself? That was,
See, the path was intended
faithful.
for leisurely
Faithful.
strolling and such. Sky bridges link the path together. One of them bridges whips the kid along. Finds a spyglass, like the ones they'd use to search the stars. Air travel always was an iffy proposition. The calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows. Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing.
Jesus. It's just too much goo.
Scumbag ate it by mistake.
So much goo. Damn.
Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back. No, they used to ship live munitions down the path. Find time to find them. He's wise to toss those things plenty far away. Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake them up. In all his toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity?
Poor kid.
So he didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us. Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them. The repeater and machete, favorite choices of the Ura hunters we once fought. The dead welcome him with open arms.
Wow. Right on to them.
The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. You don't much care to see him. Not like this. These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. Someone who ain't like Mr. Beckley and his kindly wife. It was someone like him. Kid sees him there agape, in the flesh. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. Just ain't got time for answers. The Thunder brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls.
Oh, wow.
Nor did the bird boy. Didn't make it. The Jawsons, they didn't make it. Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it. But him, he survived. Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here.
Odd.
Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? The core survived as well. Kid does what he has to do. What do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please. He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other for the first time.